You shot straight, but you shot late. Hi, Lim. This is the Rundown Podcast.
I'm gonna give you the rundown.
Say, man, hey, man, it's OG Jucario. Now I'm back at you with another one. And I had to come spin the YouTube block because something very, very suspicious is going on, you guys. Check it out.
We have a trial start date now for the man accused of ordering the hit that killed Memphis rapper Young Dolph. Today in court, a judge set the trial for Hernandez-Govan to start on September 23rd, the same day as the trial for the other two suspects charged in the case.
So did you hear that? They're saying that the mastermind, the one who allegedly put the hit on Dolph, paid for Dolph to be taken out, Hernandez-Govan, will now join the other two suspects, Cornelius Smith and Justin Johnson, better yet known as Straight Drop, the rapper. And these are said to be the two shooters, right, that Hernandez-Govan paid. Now, Govan was said to have his trial separate, but now they're adding him along to the shooter's trial, right? But now in a sudden change of events, just like that was a sudden change of event for Govan to be added to the shooter's trial, now they're saying all of a sudden, Straight Drop, Justin Johnson, will only have his trial by himself this coming Monday of September 23rd, when all of those suspects, except for one, Justin Johnson's brother, Jamarcus Johnson, was supposed to have his trial separate because he already took a plea deal, right? And he already told information he's been cooperating. So is Justin Johnson only going to trial now by himself all of a sudden, right? Even after this report, they just said that Govan would be joining the other two suspects. So what's really going on, you guys? Now, why is Straight Drop, Justin Johnson, the only suspect, going to court all of a sudden, having his trial by itself on September 23rd? Well, let's check out the report. One of the men accused of killing Memphis rapper Young Dolph will begin his trial on Monday, according to Shelby County Courts. A spokesperson for the Shelby County Criminal Court Clerk Office told Fox 13 that Justin Johnson, also known by his stage name Straight Drop, will begin trial on Monday, September 23rd. He will be the only person on trial for the case on Monday, though two other suspects do have court dates on Monday, according to online court records. The man prosecutors have called the mastermind of Young Dolph's murder, Hernandez-Govan, and Cornelius Smith, one of the alleged gunmen, are both scheduled to be in court on Monday, though they will not be on trial, right? According to the Shelby County Criminal Court Clerk's Office. Fox 13 reached out to Shelby County District Attorney's Office for clarification on the trial or trials. Multiple times, the District Attorney's Office said that they could not provide clarification in order not to compromise an investigation. So they're still investigating, you guys. Did you hear that? See, they giving us clues right here. Justin and Smith are both charged with first-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder, along with other charges related to the November 17, 2001 murder of Young Dolph. Govan was charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. So they're saying that this is still an ongoing investigation when the trial that they told us is set to begin on September 23rd after being pushed back so many times, and then adding the mastermind, Govan, to that September 23rd docket. Now they're saying that they only have court dates, which is Cornelius Smith and Govan. They don't have a trial date yet. But they just told us that they had a trial date in the previous reports. What's really going on here, you guys? Why is Straight Drop Justin Johnson the only suspect to be held on trial on September 23rd, right? And not the other two, but they will be there, not necessarily in the courtroom as Straight Drop, but they're saying that they have court dates on Monday. But they didn't state if they will actually be in the courtroom, right, during the trial of Straight Drop. So what has went on, you guys? Has Justin Johnson been talking the last few days leading up into this trial, right? Because it's very suspicious that after all this time, right, him and Cornelius always had court dates set together, right? They were set to go to trial from the beginning together, right? It was always Govan and Jamarcus Johnson, who happens to be Straight Drop's brother, who has separate trial dates. Now all of a sudden, they throw all three of them together on a trial date of a final date that they made of September 23rd, to finally go to trial. Now, they're saying that Justin Johnson, Straight Drop, is the only one that's going to be on trial on the 23rd. And the other two just have regular court dates. Wowzers. Yikes. Something is very, very suspicious. And it seems to me that Justin Johnson, Straight Drop, probably, gave more information. And they're still doing this ongoing investigation. So by this article telling us that, they can't, give any more further details on the trial or trials because they don't want to compromise an investigation, right? That's telling us there's still investigative work being done. And that can only be if the suspects are talking, you guys. That's right. Could it be that Straight Drop has finally panicked because it's coming up on the trial and he's starting to talk, you guys, giving up info, right? Being that he could possibly be facing the death penalty for the murder of Dolph and possibly giving information, right? To try to lesser that conviction time, right? Lesser the charge on his behalf. Because this whole ordeal just doesn't seem right for some reason. Here we are a couple of days away from the trial. And then, you have Justin Johnson only going to trial by itself. And then just a couple of weeks before that, you had the Mastermind, Hernandez Govan, added to the docket all of a sudden, out the blue, with the shooters. All of them going to court now on the 23rd. But not really, according to this report. Only one suspect will be standing trial. So being that it's been almost 3 years since the murder of Dolph, I expect every news station in Memphis, Tennessee to have their cameras rolling at that courthouse, giving us all updates on what's really going on in that courtroom, you guys. Because they're trying to pull some trickery. They already done pulled some trickery and set this case back 3 times so far, right? So now that it's finally about to begin, they're still doing more tricks and hiding their hands. What's going on, you guys? Who's talking? Is all of them talking? Well, we know Justin Johnson's brother, Jamarcus Johnson, has definitely told us some information already, saying that somebody named Unc was supposed to be facilitating the payments to the shooters, his brother and Cornelius Smith. The no snitching rule is always in effect. And it's a factor in the hood, especially when you're a rapper like Straight Drop. But when you're facing death, the death penalty is on the line for a murder that you allegedly committed or were a part of. So they're saying that Justin Johnson could possibly be running his mouth at the last minute trying to get a deal. And they're saying that he's no longer in Shelby County Jail. That's right. And they're also saying that Cornelius Smith isn't in Shelby County Jail either. And a lot of people are saying, well, maybe they moved these guys from the Shelby County Jail because the trial is getting ready to begin. They're holding them somewhere else for safekeeping, for the trial on Monday. But they told us that Cornelius Smith will not have a trial date, but he will be going to court that day along with Govan, right? So where is Cornelius Smith? And where is Justin Johnson if they're not in Shelby County Jail as of now? Wow. So all this says what, you guys? We definitely shall find out on Monday when the trial begins. What is Straight Drop gonna say? Is he gonna speak? Is he gonna testify? What witnesses are they gonna call on his behalf? So y'all tune in Monday for the Young Dolph murder trial, but now with only one suspect going to trial, Justin Johnson, which is Straight Drop. So keep it locked to OG Jucario TV for the latest in rap, hip-hop, celebrity, and urban news. You're watching the Rundown Podcast. I appreciate everybody for spinning with me. I appreciate all my subscribers for sliding with your boy every time. Say, man, hey, man, keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe button, and look, turn on post notification so we can slide whenever I get the drop. You already know what it is, man. It's deeper than Buddha, her, you hear me? And guess what? I'm gone.